Hey Artnerds, today we are taking a look at some mechanical pencils from Dollar Tree. We are looking at the Comfort Grip mechanical pencils, the Jot mechanical pencils, and the Pro Marks mechanical pencils. The Comfort mechanical pencils come in a pack of 4. They have a nice soft rubbery grip and they should be refillable. The Jot mechanical pencils also have a comfort grip and are also refillable. And the Pro Marks mechanical pencils do not have a comfort grip, but they are refillable. Actually, all of these are refillable pencils and they can be refilled with 0.7 lead, which is also available at Dollar Tree. They all come in these blister packages with cardboard on the back and plastic on the front. Here are the backs of the packages in the same order. You can see the 4-pack of Comfort Grip mechanical pencils has a comfort gel grip, less lead breakage, smooth writing, 2 leads per pencil, and 0.7mm/2 lead. They are imported by Greenbrier International, which is the Dollar Tree. Jot mechanical pencils come in a 6-pack, include much less information on the back. They were imported by Greenbrier International, and both of those were made in China. Finally, the Pro Marks mechanical pencils are refillable, rechargeable, and recambriable. They have a molded grip and they have a smear-free eraser. They have other brands available as well. They're TC Ball, they're Mega Bold, and they're grippy. These were imported again by Greenbrier International and made in China. These pencils were purchased from my local Dollar Tree at $1 a pack, and they were purchased for my students in my St. Charles Parish comic making classes to use during class. We're going to take a quick cursory look at each pencil. The Comfort Grip does indeed have a rubbery gel grip. Out of the package it was somewhat dusty. The grip does not seem to be easily removable, although I think you can, and as you guys saw, the pencil kind of just fell apart in my hand. It has 1 lead loose inside, and you remove the back, it seems like, in order to put more lead in, or you can remove the eraser. Our other mechanical pencil with a comfort grip, this one seems to be just oh no, this one came off. Okay, so this seems to be just a grip on a pretty standard, inexpensive Dollar Tree mechanical pencil. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go back to this one for a moment. I'm trying to see if this one will come off. It does seem like it comes off. So if you decide you don't like the pencils, but you do like the grips, you can remove the grips. Now, going back to this one for just a moment, although I think these are basically the same pencil, which is different grips and different colors. You can extend the lead by clicking the back. There should be 2 leads already inside these pencils. And they're pretty standard. There's no spring mechanism in there to kind of cushion it, so if you're heavy-handed, these are going to be prone to breaking. But they can be a good solution if you need to provide a lot of people with pencils and your pencils have a tendency of walking. This is the Pro Marks Craft Eco 07, or Graph Eco, like graphite. And it says it has a molded grip. What they mean by molded grip are their little plastic nubbies here at the front of the pencil. This pencil feels really, really light, really, really cheap. You can remove the back end to refill lead like that. And you can, let's see, I think you can do so. Whoa, that was not intended. Yeah, you could do so through the eraser as well. This thing, as you guys can see, is not super well built. And if you need to retract the lead with any of these pencils, you would hold down the back and push forward. In fact, they all seem to be built along similar lines. This one, I hear, has a few leads in it, not just 1 or 2, but they seem not to want to come forward. So I guess you would release or remove the back like this. Wow, I keep breaking this thing. And then shake the leads out that way. In fact, I may have permanently broken this one, so I may need to fix it and then revisit this with you guys. Okay, after a minute of finagling it and trying to fix it, it seems that I have indeed permanently broken this pencil. So I will sacrifice it to the pencil on the altar of broken pencils, I guess. So we can take a look at what's inside this pencil, because it is pretty simply built. Okay, so this pencil is a plastic molded hollow body. No real moving parts here except for the front cone, which kind of depresses in. See if I can get it to come out the back. No, I cannot. a spring, and that's going to act as our mechanism to advance the lead, 2 pieces of lead, one of which is broken, a plastic tube, and then the back of the pencil, so the clip and eraser mount and our eraser. So these are pretty simply built. It's really no surprise that they are just $1. Okay, art nerds, so in between when I started recording this video and where we are right now, I actually started teaching some of my classes here in Luling, so some of these pencils have seen a little bit of gentle use. I also picked up a couple of 6-packs of these pencils here. They come in this package, so I figured I would throw them in with the review. And these are neat because they are Side Clique activated, and some of us prefer Side Clique. You remove the eraser in the back, and you have full access to refill these pencils, and they come with 2 leads in them. So let's go ahead and just start messing around with these pencils, exploring and experimenting with these pencils, and see if they're worth the $1 that we paid. We're going to start with the ProMarks Graph Eco 7. This is the back advance clip style mechanical pencil. And in my ergonomic pencil reviews, I do sort of a blue lead test to see how prone these pencils are to snapping, and then I do a graphite over it test and take notes as I go along. With this, it's just going to be kind of my initial views and feelings on these. If any of these really stand out as great, then I will probably do further testing. So we're going to start with the ProMarks Graph Eco 7, and all of these pencils use 0.7 lead. So there is no give in this pencil. It's a pretty lightweight, cheap mechanical pencil. There's no give, there's no flex, so it's probably pretty prone to snapping if you're heavy-handed. The eraser works decently well. And when you're done using it, if you want to retract it, you can depress the back and just push the lead in. That's going to help prevent it from breaking. Fairly comfortable in the hand. The nubbins don't really do anything as a comfort grip, but they kind of help prevent the pencil from becoming like slippery in the hand. It writes decently well. Since there's no give, this wouldn't necessarily be the best sketching pencil. But that's okay, because there's plenty of really good sketching pencils out there. And I purchased these to use in my class, and I haven't had any major problems or major complaints so far. So if you're a teacher and you're kind of supplying your class with pencils, particularly mechanical pencils, because you don't want to stop the class for people to go sharpen their pencils, this could be a good choice. Also, you can remove the lead that comes inside and put in colored lead, so these could be useful if you're doing a drawing class and you want them using multicolored leads. So this was the ProMarks Graph Eco 07. Next, we're going to take a look at the Comfort Grip pencil. Now, the only problem I have with these, I love the Comfort Grip. It's very cushy, it's very squishy. This could be great for younger kids. Is at my Dollar Tree, this particular grip only came in pink, purple, those kind of colors. And some kids are going to, you know how kids can be, some kids are going to be so distracted by how the pencil's designed that they're not going to notice that it has this really nice, cushy, comfortable grip. So I'd like to see Dollar Tree introduce maybe just some like this, where it's just kind of a plain pencil body with the grip, and we're going to talk about this one in a minute. So this one, you can remove the back to refill it. You can remove the leads entirely if you wish, and for storage, you can depress the lead, stick it all the way in. This came in a pack of 4 for $1. You can remove the squishy grip, and they do sell the squishy grips individually. So if you bought cheaper pencils like this, you could put this grip onto a different pencil. So this is the Comfort Grip pencil. The lead in here actually seems a little bit softer than the lead that was in the ProMarks Graph Eco 7. This one also doesn't have a spring in it to kind of cushion, so I already have some snapping going on. Any of these pencils that don't have a spring in them, they could be more prone to snapping colored leads because colored leads are already kind of brittle. So that's something you're just going to want to keep in mind. The eraser works fine, and as we talked about in other Dollar Tree videos, they do sell Pentel erasers at Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm going to try sketching with this, and I definitely think it does come with a darker lead than what was in the Pro Marks. And Dollar Tree also sells HB refills. You don't really get a lot of choice for lead, at least at the Luling Dollar Tree you don't. Your Dollar Tree may have other lead sizes. They also typically just sell gel pens and 0.7 mechanical pencils. These are really prone to snapping, and I'm trying to be pretty light-handed. So I've already started using these in some of my classes, and I haven't had any real complaints about it. But I kind of feel like maybe the kids are just really excited to be using mechanical pencils for drawing because it seems a little bit like, you know, a real artist kind of thing than your typical yellow pencils. So these are okay. They're more prone to snapping than the Pro Marks Graph Eco 7, but I really, really like the cushy, comfortable grip. And I believe it was a Jot pencil. It came in a pack of 6. It's basically the same pencil as the pink one here, except the grip. It's still a nice grip, it's still a comfortable grip, but it's not nearly as cushy. So it's not nearly as comfortable for young artists, young writers. Since it's built along the same lines, I assume it's going to be just as prone to snapping as this one, the Comfort Grip, but we're going to try anyway. Actually, so far I'm having fewer snap problems. Maybe I need to extend it more and make it snap a little bit more. No, I think I'm having fewer snapping problems. It may be a problem with the lead in the Comfort Grip pencil rather than a problem with the pencil design itself. Now, there isn't really any give, maybe a smidge of give in this one. And let's try drawing with it. This one's nice though because you get 6 instead of 4, and this grip is actually pretty rubbery and comfortable. Also, it's kind of non-gendered, so you're not necessarily going to have a problem with kids fighting over, you know, I don't want to use the pink pencil, or I don't want to use the blue pencil. Which isn't a problem in most of my classes. And personally, I think any art supply, regardless of the color, if it's comfortable and if it's easy for you to use and if it gives you the result you want, that's really all that matters. But I know in some classes it's a little bit more of a problem than in others. So I actually like this pencil, and this could be one that I might replace the lead inside with a colored lead and revisit it because it's actually pretty comfortable. And I found that it was a little bit more sturdily built and a little bit less prone to snapping than the pink one here, which is surprising because they seem to use the same body. And this is branded Debbie Lynn, and this doesn't really have any real branding at all. So on to our final pencil of the review. This is an INC Side Cliques, and it is 0.7 lead, and it seems, not as similar to the Jot pencil as I thought. So we're actually taking a look at something different. And as we talked about a moment ago, you can remove the back and just fill the whole thing with lead. It holds a lot of lead if you want it to. And it has a side click advancement. So this is the, I guess this package here was for this, because this is an INC pencil, not a Jot pencil. So I apologize for that. I'd purchased these for my class because the kids really like the mechanical pencils, so I needed a few more. So I just grabbed a couple of packs of this, and then I was like, oh, I should probably review it for you guys, since there are probably other teachers who are purchasing class supplies. Alright, this one's pretty comfortable in the hand. This side advancement may get in the way for some kids who aren't used to this sort of thing, so this might be better for older kids, whereas this one might be better for younger kids. What I like about these over some of the Papermate pencils is that you can refill the leads. Some of the mechanical pencils I grew up with, they had like the twist fronts to get it to advance, but they had one lead in them and you couldn't refill them. I really like refillable mechanical pencils. It's less waste in the environment, and you know, it's just easier to keep track of just one. Ooh, okay, so instead of breaking, this thing will just completely depress. So it doesn't necessarily have a lot of give, but it's not prone to breakage. So if you have kids who have heavy hands, if you're heavy-handed like I am, this could be a really good pick. Like I said, the grip itself is actually pretty comfortable. It has a little bit of ergonomic contouring. The eraser is not actually that bad. I would recommend you guys don't use the erasers on the mechanical pencils just because this is how you keep the leads in. I would recommend you purchase an eraser that goes on top, like the Pentel ones, or you keep like a rectangular block eraser handy. Pretty good for doodling with as well, and this could be a good one for also filling with colored leads and trying your color leads out. So today we ended up taking a look at 4.7 lead mechanical pencils available at Dollar Tree. All of them were sold in packs of 4 or greater, which could make them a really good solution for teachers looking for mechanical pencils for their students to use. Maybe you're tired of your kids lining up to use the pencil sharpener. These could be a great solution for that. As a comic artist, I really like mechanical pencils because it means I don't have to stop drawing when I need to sharpen my pencil or advance my lead. I just click the back or I click the side. So as an artist, I really like mechanical pencils as well. So we've reviewed 4 of them today. The dark horses that I really liked and that surprised me were the INC Side Cliques and then this type of Jot mechanical pencil. I think they both come in packs of 6, so they're very economical. This one, the lead actually kind of sinks back into the pencil when you put too much pressure on it rather than snapping. This one is surprisingly comfortable in the hand, and both of them utilize kind of non-gendered colors, so they can be great for a class set without worrying about your kids fighting over who's getting what colors. This one can hold a lot of lead, so this could be really good for longer drawing sessions or filling with colored leads, especially since it's less prone to breaking. This one is interesting because it is the only side advancement in all of the 4 pencils we reviewed today, with my other favorite having a back advancement. I also really like the ProMarks Graph Eco. It's available in a pack of 4, but I don't like it as much as these. It has a molded plastic grip, so it's not quite as comfortable in the hand, but it might to some eyes look a little bit more professional. It's just pretty much all black, and if you wish to put a grip on it, you could put a grip on it. The one I was disappointed in, I thought I was gonna like it, was the Comfort Grip, because I really like these sort of ergonomic grips. I think these are really good for young hands, for arthritic hands, for people who might have trouble holding pencils. I like these kind of grips, but the pencil itself is actually pretty poorly built. Now they sell these grips in packs of like 6 or 8 at Dollar Tree, so you could just purchase the grip and remove the grip from the Jot mechanical pencil because it just slides right off, leaving a pretty standard mechanical pencil, and you could put the grip of your choice on it instead. The INC Side Cliques does not necessarily have a removable grip. You can remove it, but it's custom made for this pencil, so whatever you replace it with, you would need to be able to click the side click to advance the lead. So I hope this video was helpful, useful, and informative for you guys. I hope you found out about some affordable mechanical pencils that could be useful for you or your classroom needs. And I hope you guys will stick around, hang out on this channel, and keep an eye out for my next Dollar Tree review. I'm gonna thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're looking for more professional art supplies or something more in-depth, I highly recommend you stick around. This Dollar Tree series is just a week-long series. It is not the permanent feature of this channel, but I do review Dollar Tree art supplies pretty frequently, so if it's something you do enjoy, it's definitely worth hanging out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye guys!